Jennings is just 19, but he's already traveled the world for basketball. First moving from California to Virginia to finish high school at the prestigious Oak Hill Academy basketball program, and then to Italy for a year as a professional. He got a taste of what it means to be a pro and be part of a community. During the season, Jennings donated $50,000 to a relief fund after the devastating earthquake there. Chris Broussard on the kid who in a relatively short time has taken a very long way to the NBA.
Brandon Jennings. Welcome y'all to my crib out here in Rome, Italy. Show y'all around. A big satellite dish.
So you get NBA games, college games?
Yeah, NBA games, college games, all that. You know, we just gotta wake up, you know, kind of early to watch them because, you know, the time difference. So we got a bathroom right here. I don't know what this is right here. I ain't never used it before. Probably never use it. The shirts, man, that's, you know, when in Rome. You know, I'm the only person in the world with these, so, you know, it's cool to have your own shoe, as you say Young Money right there.
How much better are you now than you were when you got here, you feel?
As far as running the team, you know, I'm better at that than I was, like, you know, 2 years ago.
What would you say to all those high school guys who might consider something like this, the top players this year?
Well, my thing to them is, you know, don't come over here for the money. I mean, you know, the money's good, but, I mean, you know, they take it real serious over here about this winning. You know, like, I can come over here and score about 30 and 10 a game, you know, 30 points in a sit and still losing, and, you know, I might not get paid on time. How you doing?
I'm fine. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you guys. Welcome in Rome.
Yeah.
This splendid place.
Yeah. It's a fan, man. They just come up and speak, you know. They're real nice. I'm out here in the morning, you know, and just chill. You know, just think about, like, you know, what's next.
What is next to come for you?
NBA, man.
Before he was a relatively obscure European player, Jennings was the 08 Naismith and Parade Magazine High School Player of the Year. He originally committed to Arizona and elected to turn pro and go to Italy, where he averaged 5.5 points in 27 Italian League games this past season. There's already been another player follow him overseas and skipping not only his freshman year in college, but his senior year in high school now to go over there and play and get himself ready for the NBA and earn some money in the meantime. How attractive a notion is this for a high school senior?
This seemed to be becoming very attractive, Matt, but also for me it's very disturbing, and this is why. First and foremost, when you go overseas to play, they're not grooming one of the two American players on the team to be NBA players in another year or two. Have you looked at Brandon Jennings' statistics? 5 points a game. And also, never underestimate the value of an education. The longest standing farm system to the NBA that has existed for ages is called the NCAA. And if you can't go from high school straight to professional ranks, it doesn't hurt to go to college for a year, for 2, for 3, and season your game. And the next thing that I'm seeing that I'm very disturbed by is college players leaving early to go overseas. If you're not ready to play in the NBA, stay in college as long as you can, not only get an education, but improve your game and then go overseas.
Yeah, spot on there. Agree with you on every point. All very valid remarks. I think this is really an exception rather than the norm or the rule. And I think the fact that he struggled overseas is going to send a message to players here, no question. A 17 or 18-year-old going overseas where you have to adapt to a new culture, a new climate, to be away from your support group, those are some unnecessary challenges. If you're a bona fide star, a legitimate basketball player, you don't need to make that move. Now, with that said, I think going to Europe, if you're a veteran player that had a cup of coffee in the NBA or you weren't good enough to make it in the NBA and you want to earn some income and see the world and travel, that's a whole different scenario. There are great opportunities internationally for U.S. players, but not right out of high school when you're a bona fide player, you're at a vulnerable point or intersection in your life. You don't need to make that move.
And I appreciate players searching for their dreams and want to play at the highest level, but it's going to be there if you have the game and the skill. And you heard him say you might not get paid on time. That's something I never had to worry about in the NBA.
There are some vagaries in the EuroLeague that do not come up in the NBA, and guys learn that when they first get over there. All right, much more ahead here on our SportsCenter special.